Why the full moon that's set to rise is a supermoon to watch. Keep your eyes along the horizon at dusk to witness a stunning lunar display rise this evening. The closest supermoon of the year will soon loom large and bright in the autumn sky. October's Hunter's Moon is set to peak at its fullest around 7:26 a.m. Eastern Time Thursday, but the silvery orb will appear around Wednesday evening through Friday morning. According to NASA, this full moon is considered the third of 4 consecutive supermoons expected this year, NASA says. The celestial phenomenon happens a few times during every lunar cycle because the moon's orbit is elliptical, meaning there are intervals when Earth's only permanent natural satellite is closer or farther from the planet. Along the lunar orbital path, the point of closest proximity is known as perigee, which is when the moon is on average 226,000 miles, 363,300 kilometers from Earth. When a full moon phase coincides with perigee, a supermoon event occurs. What makes a supermoon special? Supermoon is a term that describes the moon when it is closer to Earth than normal. Typically, the moon orbits an average distance of about 238,855 miles, 384,400 kilometers from its host planet. But during this month's supermoon, it will be just 222,095 miles, 357,428 kilometers from Earth, making it the closest full moon of 2024. During a supermoon event, the orb may appear as much as 8% larger and 16% brighter than an average-sized full moon, according to Earth Sky. October's moon is not actually larger or brighter than any other moon, but it may appear that way because it's viewed near the horizon shortly after sunset, said Dr. Robin L. Shelton, a professor of physics at the University of Georgia. Many people associate the Hunter's moon with being orange in color as it rises, but the same could be said of all full moons. The color, Shelton explained, is a result of optical effects involving light passing through Earth's atmosphere. Why the full moon is called Hunter's Moon. The Hunter's Moon is the first full moon after the autumnal equinox, which occurred on September 22nd this year. The lunar event marks the changing of the seasons. The name originated from indigenous people, who benefited from the bright appearance of the moon as hunters prepared for long winters. Hunting also tended to be easier during this time of year because the fields had already been cleared out, according to the Old Farmer's Almanac. Other names for October's full moon across various indigenous peoples include the moon of the first frost from the Potawatomi Nation, time when the corn is taken in from the Apache tribe, or falling leaves moon from the Anishinaabe people. Traditions around this time include the Feast of the Hunter's Moon, an annual recreation of the mid-1700s fall gatherings of French and Native Americans at Fort Ouiatenon, for miles, 6.4 kilometers, southwest of West Lafayette, Indiana. The Hunter's Moon is expected to be joined by Jupiter, a red giant star called Aldebaran, and the star cluster Pleiades, according to Earth Sky. Depending on your location, these cosmic wonders may be visible Friday and Saturday night through dawn. Upcoming celestial events. Comet C/2023A3 Sachin-Chinatlas, which just made its closest pass of Earth on Saturday, is visible in the west just after sunset. Look for the celestial wonder and its long tail streaking across the sky through October 24th. While it may be visible with the naked eye, binoculars or a small telescope will certainly help. Don't miss your chance to spot the comet, which won't circle back around again for at least 80,000 years. Keep an eye out for bright Jupiter, which will appear near the moon low in the eastern sky around 10 p.m. on October 20th, and Mars will look like a red dot near the moon high overhead in the early morning hours of October 23rd and 24th, according to NASA. The Beaver Moon on November 15th is the fourth and final supermoon of the year, and the Cold Moon on December 15th will be the last full moon of 2024. And here are peak dates for remaining fall and winter meteor showers, according to the American Meteor Society. Orionids, October 21st to 22nd. Southern Taurids, November 5th to 6th. Northern Taurids, November 11th to 12th. Leonids, November 17th to 18th. Geminids, December 13th to 14th. Ursids, December 21st to 22nd.